Hi guys and welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna do the social media book tag. And I wasn't tagged by anyone, but I think this is a really cool tag, so I wanted to do it. So here I am. Okay, so let's do this. First is Twitter, your favorite shortest book. So because it's my favorite shortest book, I have to go with my favorites and then the shortest. And that is Persuasion by Jane Austen. My edition is very small. I wouldn't say it's the shortest book I own, but it is 169 pages and in this small letter, but it's short and it's awesome. I love Persuasion. It's my second favorite Austen novel. I also love Pride and Prejudice, as you probably know. But yeah, Persuasion is my favorite shortest book in my bookshelf for sure. Now it's Facebook, a book everyone pressured you into reading. And I'm not saying I don't love this book, that I didn't want to read it, but I felt very pressured to read. And that was The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Everyone read this book, everyone. And then I bought this book and I was given a necklace saying okay with it. And I wore it because I was watching Vlog Brothers videos by that time. So I thought of myself as a nerd fighter, so I used that necklace. And then everyone was like coming up to me and saying, "Oh my god, have you read it? I cried so much." I was like, whoa, easy there. I didn't read it. Don't spoil it. I felt so pressured. So when I heard the movie was coming out, I said, no, now is the time I have to read it. So I read this by something along the end of 2012, I believe. But yeah, everyone was reading it. Nevertheless, it's a great book. I love this book. Next is Tumblr, a book you read before it was cool. This was a hard one because I usually don't read books before I hear a lot of comments about it, or I read books that are not cool yet and probably won't ever be because they are historical fiction. That being said, there is one historical fiction that became cool when the TV adaptation was made on Stars and then was cancelled, even though it had its own fandom on Tumblr, and that was The White Queen by Philippa Gregory. I love Philippa Gregory, if you can tell by all the times I mention her in my videos, but this book I read, it was the first book I read in English. Funny enough, it's completely beaten up. I always had it with me in my backpack, and then it got completely ruined. But I loved it. I will probably have to reread it. I own almost the entire series. I'm missing the last two, The White Princess and the King's Curse. The other four I own, and this one was bought in this site because Portugal only sells English books in this beautiful, crappy style. Nevertheless, I read this way before the TV show was announced. Like, I didn't even know they were doing it. MySpace, a book you don't remember whether you liked it or not. And that I will give it to The Forest of the Pygmies. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I have no idea how to pronounce that word, but it's Forest of the Pygmies. And this is a book by Isabel Allende. This is the third in a trilogy called The Memories of the Eagle and the Jaguar. And it's a beautiful conclusion to the trilogy. I remember I was quite happy with it. I don't remember if I loved it or if I just like, okay, because I do remember loving the first one. I remember almost the entire plot of the first one, and then I remember very little of the second, which is the Kingdom of the Golden Dragon. And this one is like, what happened? I have no idea. I just remember thinking, well, now it's done, this trilogy is done, and it was nice. By the way, this trilogy is a YA trilogy, way before YA was cool. You can probably find it in America. I mean, she lives in Washington, so go in search of this because this is awesome. And yeah, this is my MySpace book. By the way, I've never used MySpace, guys. Instagram, a book that was so pretty you had to Instagram it. So this is difficult because I Instagram every book I read because I have a very active Instagram account. You can check it out down below. One of the books that I always get tons of likes and I love to bits. I bought it for the cover. I bought this edition because it's this edition. It's North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell in the Penguin English Library edition because guys, so soft and beautiful. Just all of the goodness. This book is beautiful. Look at it. It's not even the most beautiful in the Penguin English Library, but it's one of the most beautiful books I own. And it sure is worth an Instagram picture. YouTube, a book you wish would be turned into a movie. And that, I will have to say, is Across the Universe by Beth Travis. I think this book would do as well as The Maze Runner because it's not dystopian. And people are already thinking that everything is dystopian. They should just go a little bit different. And YA with a little bit different. It's Across the Universe, guys. I loved this book. If they did it right, I would love to see it because it's just such a phenomenal story and they have to get the characters right and the plot. But I mean, it was awesome. The connections with dictatorships from our past, the action and the suspense were very well done. And I cannot wait to read the second and the third in this trilogy. So yeah, this is my YouTube book. So now, to end this thing with a very beautiful book. It's Goodreads, a book you recommend to everyone. And that's gonna be The Passion of Artemisia, obviously. Guys, go read this book. Come on, go read it. Historical fiction in its most beautiful form. It's a story of an actual person, Artemisia Gentileschi, a painter in the Renaissance era. He was very strong and didn't take shit from men. Beautiful, beautiful. Go read it. Go, go, go. I hope you liked this video. And all my media stuff is down below. My Instagram account, my Tumblr account, my Twitter account. So you can check that down below in the description. And I hope you liked this video. And I'll see you soon with another one. Bye.